a video for my presentation, but every time I tried to upload it, it would not upload, give me an error. Sorry about that. I am doing the Battle of Roanoke Island, North Carolina. Now, before the battle even started, there was a picture taken of the General Ambrose Burnside, Union General, of him reading a newspaper. Now, I don't actually fully know what he was reading on the newspaper. All I can say is that he could have been reading the newspaper, and it could have been talking about what the people thought about the war and their opinions. Because, during war, there are a bunch of opinions of whether we should be fighting the war or if we shouldn't. So that could have been a reason why he was doing that. And yes, I had to include that in the video. On the day of the battle, February 7th, 1862, General Ambrose Burnside was going to Roanoke Island with 80 ships consisting of 50,000 men, not 50,000, 15,000 men, artillery, and some of those ships were gunships. When they arrived, they were met with a Confederate force of 2,500 soldiers. Minuscule amount compared to the Union force. The Union force quickly went in to try and take down the Confederate forces, which was very easy. They surrounded the Confederates, and they were also artillery shelling the Confederates as well, making it incredibly easy to get to have a victory. Not only were the Confederates at a disadvantage of men and guns, but their general was also, he wasn't there. He wasn't on the island. He was sick somewhere in North Carolina, but still making the shots for some reason. He didn't even put anyone else in charge for being the general after he was sick. Well, before he was sick. Just stupidity at its finest. So the Union soldiers went in swiftly, taking down the Confederates. And the Confederates were pushed back into a corner and were forced into a retreat. Because if they didn't, they would have been killed and or captured. And the battle actually wasn't that long. It lasted one day. The battle ended February 8th, 1862. And for the casualty rate, the casualties on both sides was 59 dead and 262 wounded, injured, or missing. And the reason why this battle was so important was because it was the first major victory for the Union, and it allowed the Yankees to capture Ambrose Sound. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember. And oh man, I'm getting lost in my words again. So sorry. I get lost so easily, especially when I'm making videos. And some of the troops, because I have to include this in the video as well in my presentation, some of the troops named or regiment, whatever, were called the Department of North Carolina Atlantic Blockade Squadron, Mosquito Fleet, and Wise's Legion. Oh, voice crack. Wise's Legion, which is the name of the Confederate general that was still calling the shots even though he was sick. And just for clarification, the Confederate soldiers general, the Confederate general during the battle was is named Henry A. Wise, which this will conclude my presentation. I'm sorry, it was sloppy. I got mixed up and I got caught on my words a couple of times. I'm sorry about that. I'm not the best when it comes to words and making videos. I'm sorry, but that will conclude my presentation. Have a good one.